Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Karima Abidi, doctor, computer science doctor in smart teams of Loria laboratory in France. Today, I will present you my work concerning the creating multi-script sentiment analysis lexicon for some Maghrebi dialects. Before present you the approach or the proposed approach, I want to talk to you about the issue or the problem of Arabic dialect. In Arab world, the official language used is Modern Standard Arabic, MSA. We use this form in a formal speaking situation, in formal reading such as official correspondence, literature, and newspaper. But in the daily conversation, we use another form which different to the standard form or the official language, different to MSA. We use this form to communicate in the daily conversation. We call this form dialect or darija in the Maghrebi countries. With the advent of the social network, the dialect, the people or the Arabic people start to write or post or express their opinion in social network by using the dialect, by using the language or the vernacular form of Arabic. In social network, everyone may produce posts, even people who are indicated. This led to several NLP issues. For example, the using of the Latin script. People or Maghrebi people or Arabic people can write the Arabic or the word in Arabic by using a Latin script like this. Like this example, for example, this word tabib, which means doctor, is written in Arabic script. We can write this word by using Latin script like this. This first issue or first problem of Arabic dialect. The word is sometimes written as each pronounced by the user. That means this can produce several forms just for some word. Because people write word as it pronounced, we can find just for one word several possibility of reading. For example, the noun of the president of Algeria. In social network, we can find several possibility or different possibility of reading. All this word is the possibility of reading of the word or the noun of the president of Algeria. Yes, sometimes to write in Latin script, we can use a digit. People can use the digit. Why? For example, the noun of the president of Algeria, but in Arabic. This letter or this Arabic letter in purple color, we can write it by using 9, the digit or the number 9, because 9 is graphically similar to this letter in Arabic. Because in Latin script, we don't have the sound or the letter with the sound ka or which exactly the same sound for Arabic, the same sound of this letter in Arabic. People replace this letter or write this letter by using digit. Another problem, which is very common in Arabic dialect and especially in Maghrebi dialect, code switching, because the Maghrebi people in Maghrebi countries, Maghrebi people speak several languages. Speak official MSA, the official language, and dialect, and speak another foreign language like English and French. People can mix all these languages in the same conversation. We call this phenomenon as code switching. People can change languages in the same conversation, can change several languages. Here we give some example of the comment extracted from YouTube. The first one is a comment, Algerian comment. We read this comment from the right to the left. Here, the writer starts to write with a dialect, the segment written in black color. Then he switched to the MSA or MSA, Standard Arabic, segment written in purple. And he finished the sentence by French, the segment written in blue color. Here, the translation of the comment. We have also another example. Here, the writer started the comment with English, then switched to French, the segment written in purple color, then switched to dialect, the word in black color, then switched to French, finished the sentence by French word in blue color. All this problem or all these specificities or is this issue make difficult to use classical NLP developed for Arabic to process or to treat the dialect. For that, in this work, we propose on approaches in order to build on a lexicon for sentiment analysis. This lexicon contain word in Arabic script and word in Latin script, word in foreign languages, in all languages used by people in Maghrebi country. So, in order to build this lexicon, we harvested a large corpus, three large corpus from YouTube. And to collect data in dialect, we used several hashtags, specific hashtags for each country. For example, to collect data for Algerian dialect, we use these hashtags, specific hashtags used by people in Algeria, to search or to find videos in YouTube and collect and after collect harvested data in Algerian dialect. Here we have the hashtags used to collected Moroccan corpus, and in the same way, and here we have also the hashtags used to collected corpus for Tunisian corpus. In this table, we give some figures about the corpus, the collected corpus. The three collected corpus for the three countries, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia. C is the number of comments, W is the number of words, and V is the vocabulary of the corpus. In order to build a lexicon, our objective is to build a lexicon which contain in each entry word and its polarity. Each word of the lexicon can be written in Arabic or Latin script, and it can belong to one of the following languages. One of the three Maghrebi dialects, Algerian, Moroccan, Tunisian, or MSA, French, or English. We determine automatically the polarity of word by using the approach similar to the approach proposed by Tourney and al. For English. The word is the idea of the approach is this approach uses a sum of seed words or the pre-annotated list of seed words, positive and negative seed words, to determine automatically the polarity of word. For example, the word is considered positive if it's closer in terms of distance to the positive seed words than to the negative seed words. So for each dialect, we manually annotated a list of 40 seed words. We selected 40 seed words for each polarity, 40 seed words, positive seed words, and 40 negative seed words for each dialect. The seed words have been selected from the list of the most frequent not-natural words of the collected corpora, the corpora when we collected from YouTube. Then we assigned manually to each of them its corresponding polarity. We selected a high number of seed words because we want to cover the possible or as many words as possible, since they deal with multi-script and multilingual word in our corpora. Here in this table, we give some example of the seed words. For example, here, this dialect word written in Latin script. Also, that is the dialect word written in Arabic script. We have English word. We have a French word like the word problem, problem en français, problem in French. We give translation of each word. This some example of the seed word selected for each dialect. Then, to estimate the degree of or the semantic orientation of the word W, we use this formula. We calculate the similarity between this word and the list of the positive seed words and the list of positive list of negative seed words. W is considered, this word is considered as positive positive if the semantic orientation of W is positive. Similarly, W is considered as negative whether its orientation is negative. Here in formula, we use cosine similarity between word and word of the list of seed word, positive word or negative word in second part of the formula. The similarity of the word W and the seed word is estimated by using cosine measure between their corresponding embedding vector. The embedding vector are generated by using SEBO method of the method of word to vec. By using this approach, we annotated we build three lexicon for three dialect, Maghrebi dialect. Here we give the figures or some figures up. We give the number of word or entry of each one. In order to evaluate our lexicon, we use the three corpus three corpus for the three dialects: Moroccan, Algerian, and Tunisian. This corpus is very used by the community working on dialect. We have the first one is corpus which building by Abdelmajid and all for the Moroccan dialect. TSAC is a corpus for is an annotated corpus which contain comment, positive comment, labeled corpus with comment, positive and negative comment. We have also a corpus for Algerian dialect. Because this corpus is very small compared to the corpus of Moroccan corpus and Tunisian corpus, we decided to annotate another corpus. For that, we built or we collected comments from YouTube, and we manually annotated 10,000 of comments comments extracted from YouTube. And we used this corpus, so we used all this corpus to evaluate our lexicon. Here we recall the result obtained by the three corpus, Moroccan corpus, Tunisian corpus, and the two Algerian corpus. We give in this table the recall and precision and F measure value. The good result, we obtained the good result by using the corpus when we collected from YouTube, and the bad result is given by the Moroccan corpus. In this paper, we proposed a lexicon-based approach to analyze the sentiment of the three Maghrebi dialects. This approach, or the approach when we propose, depend on a predefined list of 80 polarity seed words, negative and positive seed words for each dialect. These seed words selected manually and annotated manually. Then we're using the similarity measure to estimate the proximity of between embedding word and the list of embedding seed words and the seed words. One of the originality of this method is that it's allowed to create a multi-script and multilingual sentiment lexicon for three Maghrebi dialect. Thank you for attention. I wait.